A glittering occasion. It is the final, but only one side can emerge victorious. Who's it going to be? All the action is live with us on EA TV. After a long season of travelling up and down the continent, the moment is near. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined by Stuart Robson, as always, on these special occasions for commentary. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
What a final this should be. Both these sides have played some great football to get here. I just hope we see them at their best today. This should be a great game.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Could be there. Could be. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Fabian. Lo Celso. There's the shot. Stopped a certain goal.
Oh, such a vital block there.
Doing well to keep possession. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
Can they force ahead? Defending. Oh, big chance. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Anthony. That's not a bad ball. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. Effective looking pass.
Well weighted pass there.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, unfortunately, not very convincing at all with that effort.
Well, he made a mess of that. Just didn't make a good connection, did he?
Lo Celso. Giovanni Lo Celso. Anthony. Looking good again. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Fabian. Options in the centre. Could be threatening. And caught by the keeper. The throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Can they set up a chance? Well, it looks highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Anthony. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Finding their flow. Released it nicely. And this could be dangerous. Any goalkeeper will be disappointed if he didn't save that. Diogo Dalot. And Fabian. Anthony. And calling upon all his defensive qualities.
Well, without that interception, I think they were in.
Anthony. Fabian. Well, standing off them here. Are they being too passive? Fine cross into the middle. Well, no way through in the end. Composed and patient passing. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Anthony. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Not the clearance that was called for. Taken cleanly by the goalkeeper.
Defending doesn't get much better than that.
Anthony. Could be threatening. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Oh, this is looking promising. What do you like about that pass? This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Teams back in position, second half underway. And Gomez. Manu Sanchez. Abdesam Adezalzouli. Fabian. Ezalzouli and Fabian. Nice looking move this. Can he do it? To increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Teixeira. There was impending danger, but good defending.
They got everything right there.
Finishing ball. And plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Theme emerging of wasted possession. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Could be! Interception to snuff out the danger. Plenty of support here. Well read to ease the pressure. So half an hour remaining. A chance to whip it in. And the keeper was there to make the catch. It's a good-looking pass. Cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Read it really well.
Options in the centre. Monster piece of defending. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, that's trying his luck. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, I have to say, that was a fine save, which just about keeps this game alive.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. And finding their flow. But timely defending when it mattered. They'll have no intention of losing out. Moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal. But simply not precise enough from that position. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Fabian. Sanchez. Might be onto something. Putting it wide from there. A pity, really. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. It's a neat move. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Just lost his focus. Throw-in here. Fidalgo. Much to the annoyance of the keeper. So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. That might help them. Well cleared away. 5 minutes left for play, and all pretty decisive. Genuine chance. And power over subtlety. He's hit the woodwork.
Well, he made decent contact with it, but he has to score from that range.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Betis doing well to regain possession. Fabian. Oh, did well to skip through. But was able to do his job defensively in the end. We're taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Cross-fired over. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now they prepare to walk together in anticipation of the trophy presentation.
Well, it's now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this great cup.
Any second now, they'll be able to hold it aloft. Both congratulating each other, and rightly so. The sweet taste of success. And they don't want to let go of that trophy, do they?
Absolutely not. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been brilliant throughout the tournament. Been a top-class performance from them and their fans.
And now, this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Oh, big chance. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer? Move this. Can he do it? And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Nice looking move there. And in with a real chance. Well, still a threat. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.